He placed premium on soldiers to prioritize the soldier-first culture by ensuring that the Nigerian Army soldier is highly professional and motivated, with their welfare well catered for. Recognizing their pivotal role as the foundation of the Nigerian Army's strength, operational readiness, and mission success, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Olatubosun Oluyede, the 24th Nigerian Army Chief Command philosophies adheres, rested on 4 pillars of leadership, sound administration, professionalism, and combat readiness.
In a bid to guide the actions of the Nigerian Army under my leadership, I released my command philosophy about a week ago. As contained in the document, I intend, and I quote, to consolidate the transformation of the Nigerian Army towards bequeathing a well-motivated and combat-ready force that can effectively discharge its constitutional duties and responsibilities within a joint and multi-agency environment. Unquote. As a believer in the fact that training drives operational successes, I shall promote realistic and focused training across the force in a bid to enhance operational efficiency and combat readiness. To this end, I shall ensure that all the Nigerian Army training institutions sustain professionalism through realistic training and engagement of the right mix of personnel as drivers of our professional military education.
These pillars will guide Nigerian Army actions and decision-making at all levels. At the opening ceremony of the 2024 Chief of Army Staff Annual Conference, Lieutenant General Oluyede emphasized the power of setting examples as a leadership strategy to foster loyalty and dedication among those being led.
You may please be seated. To help realize my command philosophy, which is rested on 4 pillars of leadership, sound administration, professionalism, and combativeness. These pillars will guide our actions and decision-making at all levels. Henceforth.
The Chief of Army Staff Annual Conference is designed to assess the Nigerian Army's activities for the outgoing year while consolidating plans for the forthcoming one. He said theaters have continued to keep terrorists and other criminals off balance while building the confidence of the locals.
Undoubtedly, the year 2024 has been eventful for the Nigerian Army, particularly on the operational front. We have increased the tempo of ongoing operations against terrorism, banditry, kidnapping for ransom, and wanton killings across the 6 geopolitical zones. The fight against terrorism and banditry under operations Adi Kai and Fasayama has been intensified in the northeast and northwest theaters, respectively. In particular, Operation Fasayama is making concerted efforts to speedily dismantle the Lakurawa terror groups in the northwest. These operations leverage enhanced intelligence gathering, rapid deployment of special forces, and synchronized air and ground offensives to establish control and neutralize threats in the region. Additionally, reinforced efforts are ongoing to engage local communities in information gathering and sharing to foster trust as well as promote a united stance against Lakurawa and other terrorist groups.
The highlight of the opening ceremony of the 2024 Chief of Army Staff Annual Conference was the presentation of group personnel accident insurance checks to next of kin of fallen heroes, as well as for personnel who have incurred disabilities in the line of duty.
I am fully committed to upholding and, wherever possible, enhancing the existing welfare support schemes, including those for the widows and next of kin of our fallen heroes, as well as for personnel who have incurred disabilities in the line of duty. This commitment includes timely financial assistance, access to healthcare, educational sponsorship for children or dependents of personnel, and other essential services aimed at providing stability to those affected by the sacrifices of our courageous colleagues. By prioritizing these welfare initiatives, we honor their service and reinforce our duty of care, ensuring that the families of our fallen and injured personnel are well respected. Additionally, I am dedicated to maintaining systematic troop rotation to relieve personnel who have overstayed in the field and to introduce fresh forces into our operational theaters. This practice is essential for preserving physical and mental well-being of our troops, preventing fatigue, boosting morale across the force.
About 209 have benefited from the scheme, 173 beneficiaries for death insurance, 14 personnel for permanent disability, while 22 personnel next of kin benefited for temporary disability insurance scheme. Also, at the opening ceremony of the annual Chief of Army Staff 2024, the Chief of Army Staff presented a brand new Toyota Hilux vehicle to 12 Army warrant officers. Presenting the vehicle, the Chief of Army Staff congratulated the 12 hours and urged them to make good use of the vehicle for betterment of themselves, their families, and the Nigerian Army.
Well, I'm always quick to let Nigerians know that I have been part of this structure, at the highest echelon for the past 6 years. So I'm not going to come up with something entirely different, because that would be a disservice to those who have been our leaders in the past. So what we are trying to do here is to evolve new strategies, try to see if we can do things differently, apply more of technology, and expect maybe better returns.
The Nigerian Army will leave no stone unturned to justify the confidence and support of the government and the good people of our great nation. Olayemi Eson, Full Spy TV.